What is your advice for people who are thinking that they can understand their nature without helping their teacher, teacher?
This is impossible. Please understand, this is impossible. This is not a discouraging statement, it is a statement of fact. When I say, it is not that nobody should be able to do it, no. It's not like that. Even with the help of, listen carefully, even with the help of a teacher, you have to do it. But a teacher's help is necessary. Necessary, because they must tell you about yourself as to who you are. Reason? There are many people, we don't call them teachers, but in one way they are also teachers. And in our tradition also, in Vedic tradition, they are called as teachers. Your first teacher is your mother. You don't need a guru. Guru comes third place. First guru, teacher is your mother. Second teacher is your father, immediately. And after some time, what it means is that includes all mother-like figures, all father-like figures, all people around. Whoever teaches you something, they are also your teachers. Now all these teachers have given me an idea about myself. Tell me, the person who says he can think it by himself, all his thoughts are borrowed thoughts. Did he know when he was born that he is the father of, son of somebody, daughter of somebody, that he is the body, that he is a particular name, that he is belong to this family? All these ideas people have given him. You are my son, you belong to this family, this heredity, you are citizen of this country, you are inheritor of this tradition, you are the follower of this religion, this faith, you must believe in this faith, or you should not believe in any faith, you should be atheist. All these things, have you decided, or it has already been given to you before you decide? It's already given to you. Why are you a vegetarian? Because your parents are vegetarian. Why are you non-vegetarian? Parents are non-vegetarian. Why do you speak a Russian language? Because your parents spoke that language. Why do you put a particular type of dress? Because society, everybody putting on dress. So you think you have done it? The identity, all the identities that you have picked up is not your choice. And you are so comfortable with it. So, when you attempt by yourself that I want to get an identity, are you going to pick up interested in new identity? Even if you are intelligent enough to think, you shall say, all these identities I am not. You are suppose intelligent enough, sharp enough to say that these are all given to me. But how are you going to know who you are? You may very well conclude what all you are not. But how will you know who you are? Are you getting that point? It's like in life. Everybody at one point or other knows where the happiness is not. But where is the happiness, you will not know. But where the happiness is not, I know. Money, no happiness, because you have already got it. Car, no. House, no. Relationship, no. But a child will not believe in you. A child thinks he is still excited. And he can be excited further with new things. When you are 30, 40, 50, you have gone through everything. You have gone through the toys, you have gone through the games, you have gone through the relationship, you have gone from man to man, woman to woman, nothing, job to job. countries to countries, food to food, still you are searching. So none of these things you know where the happiness is not. It provided some type of relief. But where is the happiness? So you can be intelligent enough to think for yourself. I'm not a man. I'm not a Russian. I'm not a believer or Christian or Muslim or this or that. With these things I was not born with. Alright, then who? No, I shall read a book. So book reading also is not your idea. Again you are picking up somebody. Are you getting it by yourself? A book. But when you are going through a book, are you looking for a new identity or you want to go beyond every identity? Like people go to religion for a new identity. They go to a practice for a new identity. Are you looking for a new identity? Is like, are you tired of all your women, all your wives, all your husbands? Now you are looking for a new man or a new woman as a husband or wife? Or you want to go beyond the relations? You understand? Do you want to create a new identity? Because you are tired of so many other identities, so now I am a holy identity. Or I am a person, I don't want any identity. That is your identity. That I don't believe in anything. Iconoclast, atheist. That becomes your identity. If for most people beliefs provide some identity, for an atheist, non-believer, non-conformist, disbelief is an identity. You challenge the belief of the individual, he will feel rattled. You challenge the disbelief of the non-believer, he will also feel rattled. Because both are dependent on beliefs. One believes in a belief, one believes in a disbelief. Both are helpless. So when so many people have given you identity, understand, this is why the Upanishads, the Vedas, the teaching is, when so many people have given you the identity, now it helps you to discover something which takes you beyond all identities. It doesn't give you a new identity. That is why this is not a religion. A religion provides a religious identity. You are a believer of this or a believer of that. You have not come here to be Hindu. You have come here to be yourself. You don't come here to be an Indian, the disciple of a guru, practitioner of a practice. You come here to understand who you are, which is not a practice, which is not a theology, which is not a belief. What can I say? So that's something which you already are. So teacher is not going to give it to you. It's already yours. But you can't find it by yourself. Because while trying to find it, you shall continue to remain as a seeker. Seeker of something extraordinary. Seeker of something which is beyond the known. So it is so exotic identity that when people are seeking in house, in car, in love, in frustration, in affection or in adventure, I am seeking something beyond all this. So that is your holy identity. Soon you are tired of that. Because how long can you be a seeker of something exotic? You have to find it, no? So, you need somebody who helps you to understand. But even when somebody helps it, okay, that time take the credit, if you want to. Even if somebody helps it, you have to do it for yourself. Because no teacher can, like no mathematics teacher can learn mathematics for you. No physics teacher can physics for you. No swimmer can swim for you. You have to do it like anything. It's not such a big deal. Same thing about yourself. Why do you think that I can do by myself? Yes, you can do by yourself. Here ultimately you have to do by yourself. No choice. Going to a teacher does not mean teacher takes over. When you go to a teacher, if teacher takes over your life, then it becomes dangerous. Which mostly happens in religion. If the people sacrifice everything, they sacrifice their sanity, their identity, their intellect, they don't understand. So finding out a teacher means not to be his follower. Finding out teacher means you find yourself. The teacher doesn't become more important than you. The scriptures, beliefs don't become more important than you. You are most important. You understand about yourself. Tell me, you ask those people, whoever says, anybody for that matter, who says, no, I can know by myself, okay? Think. Now think, I can know by myself. All right, I ask you a question. Please tell me one thing, discuss. Question, think. Tell me one thing which you have learnt all by yourself. Name one thing. Think about it. In your life, which you have learnt all by yourself. Name one thing. You did not take anybody's help. Without anybody's help, you learned that something all by yourself. Name.
Maybe while cooking, my wife discussed a new dish, new combination of products, and appears new, very tasty dish.
So what is new about it? A new combination. Combination of what? Old things, no? There is nothing which you have learned by yourself. Did you learn your language by yourself? Did you create a language? Oh, I worked by myself. Body who gave you? Where from you got the faculty to understand your thoughts? What is that you learned by yourself? Language? Calculations? Your name? Your beliefs? Everything is given by others. There is nothing which you are learned by. Are you getting that point, please? There is nothing which you are learned by yourself. That is why all your identities are given to you. Now with that capital, I have to start my life. Borrowed capital. What my father has told, my mother has told, my teachers have told. Then when you become a strong individuality comes up, it starts feeling uncomfortable. What is this? I'm a man, I'm a woman, I'm rich, I'm poor. I want to be richer, I want to be poorer, or I want to resign my job, or I want to marry, or I want to divorce, I want to this, I want that, I want a father. I want to have everything, and I don't want anything. Then the question comes, this I. Who is this I? Now suddenly, all that you are dealing with becomes inconsequential, meaning of no consequence. Meaning is okay, secondary. I. Not many people wake up to that. The sense of I. Who has given you this identity? You are the son of your father. Your father gave you that. You are the citizen of this country. You are the follower of this faith. So everything you know in your life is borrowed. So how do you think that you can know everything by yourself? You know this very silly It looks, because it sounds very comfortable, it panders, and it provides the, very individualistic person a very false sense of satisfaction. Oh, I can know myself, an egoist. The person says, oh, I can know everything. Really? You cannot. Listen to me. There is nothing which you are known by yourself. There is nothing. Everything has been picked up. Everything you have about yourself, you have already picked up. Okay, a person can say, oh no, that man, they'll quote this holy man or that enlightened man or this man, he knew by himself. Listen carefully. If you say thus, that person knew all by himself, carefully. If you say that person knew all by himself, I don't want to name anybody. If you say that person knew all by himself, then why are you reading his book? Why should he write a book? Why should you open an institution? Why should you create a video message? Why should you write any book? Why should you talk to anybody? Why? If it happened to himself, if realization, understanding of yourself is spontaneous, everybody can do by himself. Don't read anybody's book. Don't read that person's book. Because it happened to him, no? It will happen to you. That person should not come and talk to you. You don't need anybody's help. Keep your advice to yourself. If it happened to you, it will happen to me. It is spontaneous, no? What that person doesn't say, the books that he has read, the people that he has listened to, somebody somewhere might have given him a suggestion. You sit down. Or you go and sit under the tree for 5 years. Read this book or this thought. He's working on it. Not that he suddenly sat down there and boom. Why people are afraid? Yes, people must be genuinely afraid if somebody takes them for a ride. But you are taken for a ride for your whole life. You believe what your father says, your mother says, your brother says, your friend says, your teacher says, your tradition says, your customs say, your beliefs say, everything you believe in. When it comes to know about yourself, oh, I can do it by myself. You can't. Yes, be prepared. You only have to know by yourself. Know by yourself means, even if a teacher helps you, you have to see. So keep your mind open. Can you do that much? What you can do yourself is keep your mind open. Do not allow yourself to be tortured by, tormented by, confused by so many identities given to you. If you can do that, the teacher says you are it, boom, you get it. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That there is something beyond all these thoughts, identifications, descriptions. Who can tell you? Because you are always already with it, but you are not knowing it. That is why a teacher is a facilitator. He doesn't give you anything, just helps you. You are that. You understand? Bye-bye. He doesn't sit down there to be thanked and be grateful to, because he is fulfillment itself, happiness itself. What can you give to a teacher? You understand yourself. Very important. So this misunderstanding has led to people, because people say things, no, that I can know by myself. Really? What is that you have learned by yourself? What is that you learned by yourself? All by yourself. No, I learned swimming. Who gave you the body? My body, your body. Listen carefully, it's not a joke. Your body. Go to a court of law. You say it is your body, right? Try to commit suicide. It's punishable offense. Your body, your government can conscript you for the army. Come for the army. If you don't go, you are punishable. Your body. If you are below 16, 17 and parents divorce, you have no choice. Court has to decide whether to go to the father or go to the mother. Your body. You have sold your body to the office. 10 to 5, you want to take your body to the beach, take the permission from the office. Your body. It belongs to the corporate office. Between 10 to 5, where you should be, they should know. Are you getting that point? Parents say, it's my body. Why? Because father has contributed, mother has contributed, even the cows have contributed. They are milk in this body. Vegetable kingdom has contributed. They have generously contributed. Why? The more bigger I am, I will be the bigger packet of manure. When I die, this will be manure for the trees. Even the vulture, he thinks it is his food packet. As long as you are walking, it flies over you. When you horizontal, when you lie dead, it lands and eats you, because you are his food packet. So your body, think, what is yours? Mind, your mind. Did you create your thoughts? People gave you thoughts. People gave you thoughts. Now you think it is your thoughts. How pathetic. They gave you thought. They never taught you thinking. In Upanishads, they teach you how to think. Not they don't give you thoughts. Most religions give you thoughts. So do you paint everything on the same brush? Oh, this is another religion. No. They teach you how to think. Because they challenge the thinker, the I. And the person understands. Yeah, that's right. So there is nothing which you learn by yourself. It's not a discouraging statement, but to take away your false confidence that I can do by myself. No, sir. There is nothing which you have done all by yourself. Nothing. Oh, I discovered the law of gravity. Who put it there? So you discovered, no? You didn't create. There is a difference between discovering and creating. Creating means you create new. Discover means which was already there. So for you to discover, somebody must have already put there, no? So where is your credit? So the person who discovers become a great genius, which is already there, is a useless, unconscious, non-living creation, right? And you discovered it, so you are a great genius. What is this? And what did you discover? One infinitesimal small part of it. Yes, it has a place in human life, in human history. Good. But don't attribute to yourself that you discovered, you created. That is why no teacher takes the credit for learning. The right teacher. If the student says, thank you, I understood, the teacher will say, thank yourself, credit is yours. Yes, you. It's so beautiful. So people who say, we don't need any, why do they say that? Because they feel frustrated, being taken for a ride. Somebody takes them for a ride. Give 5,000 rupees, give $5,000, sell your soul. Some religions will demand that you sell your souls. or sell your this, or give your this, or surrender your intellect, don't think, whatever I say you should accept. Naturally, independence, freedom is the natural trait of man. It's a natural condition, natural state of being. So nobody can accept subservience. Nobody can accept bondage. Nobody will accept being bound to somebody, being dictated by somebody. Because you are the infinity, immortal, absolute. So they get tired. Because when your life is on hold, your thinking is mortgaged. Your life is controlled. So you don't like it. But there are some people who like it. When most people like it, the person who rebels against this becomes a non-believer, a heretic. There are thousands of people like animals, herded by, like cows, herded by the leader. Thousands of people. It's like children. When you are at first standard, second standard children, have you not seen the teacher will be there, they hold each other, sometimes they are tied by the rope also. Have you not seen that the school teacher will say, go, so everybody holds everybody and go. Now, go to a 10th standard, 5th standard class, you go and do them. 8th standard, 10th standard, college, university graduates. Get off! Why is it like that? But there are grown-up babies. The same person who doesn't like to be herded in the classroom, he wants to be herded in the religious parlor. In religions, I hold each other's hand, herded, meditation. 10,000 people sitting, holding each other's hand. So the another person who says, what nonsense is going on there? I don't want to be part of that stupid crowd. What is he holding each other and hugging each other? What rubbish. He has a point. But these people also who hold each other's hand, they have a need for that, so they also have a point. So don't dismiss these people. They are that level. Good, bad, right, wrong, don't tell them. They are comfortable at that level. So, okay, I am holding somebody's hand. So for you to meditate, you have to have a hand around, right? But then, don't laugh at him. He is at that stage. Like the child needs his doll to fall asleep. He needs the teddy bear. So grown-up babies needs religious teddy bear, secular teddy bear. I need a man or woman, or I need a faith to fall asleep. I need the money in the bank to fall asleep. I need the food in my stomach to fall asleep. I need a faith to feel comfortable. Teddy bear. Give them what to do. You have no choice. Please. With your intellectual brilliance, don't snatch their toys. If you snatch their toys, they will be helpless. They will kill you. It is like what you can call like a core belief. You understand? Core belief. Core means central, very deep. Core. A core belief. Some people, their central belief, their very central to their life is, I am a man, so every woman is useless. You tell that fellow, all men are useless, he will shoot you. Because for him, I am a man is very important. I am the high caste, I am aristocrat. That is his core belief. I am a believer, that is his core belief. So in the name of God, he will kill anybody. You disturb his God, he will destroy you. You challenge his aristocracy, he will destroy you. Core belief. A person feels, I am a helpless person, I am a man, and I am helpless. Suppose you say, no, you are not a human being, you are not mortal, you are immortal. He would not like it. Because he is so comfortably settled in that idea. It is helpless, but he is comfortable. He doesn't want to wake up. Waking up is a challenge. Waking up is a challenge. Status quo is very beautiful. Status quo, don't change. Because if you say, I am not a believer, I am not a mortal, that means I am immortal. Then I have to think how. But a person doesn't have that intellectual brilliance, agility to question. For him, that laziness, that intellectual lethargy. Yes, whatever my faith says, that's right. Give it up. Why am I saying? It's like some people, we are very comfortable, like a person is old person, very tired to go up. What shall I say? You go up to the mountain top and you see the whole thing and come back. And you call back and tell your tired friend who is lying down under a tree, hey, get up, man. This is beautiful. Go to the top, 360-degree view, panoramic. What a view. What does man say? Enough. I am happy here. Exactly like that. Some people are intellectually lethargic, tired, exhausted, depressed, dejected, overwhelmed by faith or so-called love and intrigues, tired of pleasures, overtaken by so-called misfortunes, tired. Even if you say that, look man, if you go to know yourself, whoa, it's infinity view, what an expanse. What the man say? Enough. I am happy to sleep. I don't want to wake up. That is why you don't force it on anybody. Don't. You understand? How many people are ready for this? Because that core belief, they are condemned to that. They feel, that's enough. There's something better. It's enough. I'm not interested. What do? That is why you don't go crazy. So, no, you must say it. No. If he feels comfortable there, let him be comfortable. You move on. But if you want to be that I am the Messiah, I want to be incarnation, I want everybody to know it, you can do that, you can shout. But a person who feels tired of his core belief, which is very rare. Why people become like hardcore fundamentalists, terrorists? There is a core belief. This is the God and there is no other God. This is the way and there is no other way. This is the thing and there is no other thing. You touch their belief, they will destroy you. It's like this. Why do you defend a fort? Think. Why do you defend a fort? You are inside a fort. Why do you defend that fort? Because if that fort is demolished, if the fort falls, you are vulnerable. Why do you defend your border? Because if your border goes away, aggressors come in, your world will fall away. How many borders you have? Your body is your fort. Your thought is your fort. Belief systems are fort. So you are stationed there. So you think the fort, your belief protects you instead of you protecting the belief. You think the money protects you instead of you protecting the money. You think the religion protects you instead of you protecting the religion. When you discover, I am there, who I am. Other things don't protect me, they are needed. Like dresses. Dresses are needed, but a dress is not the person. A dress is not the body. Body is another dress. Sense organs are another set of dress. Thoughts are another set of dress. Beliefs are another type of dress. Practices are set of dresses. Identities are so many different dresses. And they are dresses because there is somebody onto which it is there. So when everything falls off, you are still there. So if your core belief is who you are, and you are not exclusive, because who I am is who you are. Who you are is who she is. Who she is, who it is. So everybody's core is same. Will you feel challenged? No. Rather you feel comfortable with everybody. For somebody, body is the core. You are the core within the core within the core. For somebody, body is central. For somebody, sense organ is central. For somebody, riches central. For somebody, thoughts are central. There is a little core in everything. But you are the core of the cores. You are the center of the centers. You are the essence of everything. So you don't feel uncomfortable with anybody. If the person holds on to his wealth or money or body or senses, fine, that is also. So the egoist, or the person who considers himself, egoist is a very bad connotation of the egoist. The person who thinks, I can understand by myself and all that, he is holding on to another core belief system. That is why he will argue with you. A person who has no such thing, is not a belief, is not his central to him, or practice or position, is himself, he shall smile. Oh, what you are telling is wrong. Yeah, that's right. No, I want to have what I believe in. Very good, that's also right. But now I am tired. You will be, don't worry. Absolute homecoming, where you are so relaxed with anything and everything. They shall look at you from a standpoint they are in. So they think they are the body, they look at you through their body. They have a faith, they look at you through their faith. Riches, they look at the riches. Information, they look at you through the informations. But you look at them as they are. And then dresses, you don't look at them through the dress, you look at them as they are. Then that's something feeling of the dress. What is that? But you will come across people who shall say that. Just you want to convince them, they should be ready for discussion. If they listen to this, they will be simple, ready for discussion. If you say, anybody can know by himself, there is nothing which you have known by yourself. And then if you say, this knowing about yourself is spontaneous, is something, you don't need a teacher, you don't need a book. Then, don't talk about it at all. Let the whole world go in their own way. And one day, suddenly one person will be, suddenly thousands of people will be getting enlightened every day. Automatically you can learn about many things, like as the science has progressed. They saw one leaf, they tried on that, they did like that. But you don't try it on like that, because it's not a visible thing. Consciousness yourself is not a visible entity. It's beyond your senses. Your sense organs can perceive it. So there is no question of by chance suddenly seeing one day infinity standing. It's not an object. Your thoughts also All limited, limited, limited. Drop the thought. Oh, then drop the thought. Drop the thought. Who is dropping? You shall remain as somebody who is dropping the thought. Then you'll feel, oh, I have dropped the thought. So you will not know as to who you are. Somebody has to. Just as many people have told you, listen carefully the statement. As even many people have given you different identities, as even many people have given you different identities which you are not, but you take them, take yourself to be those are. They have given you identities which you are not. For you to take those as who you are, you need somebody who shall help you to recognize yourself, who you are, to be who you are. Others have given you identities, what all you are not, which you have, and therefore you are taking what you have as who you are. Now somebody helps you to be who you are, to be who you are. Nothing more. Okay?